Back in Final Fantasy XIV, the Stormblood expansion. It's a little later on Saturday. I've had some food, which guarantees that I will be coughing and various other horrible sounding things that I will hopefully be able to mute. So, okay. So before I go any further, I got this Nature's Mini increases HP recovery via healing magic for a party member. So obviously that would be something you would cast on the tank before a major damaging ability. That's an interesting thing. I mean, that's definitely a support ability. But I mean, I feel like... I mean, I just don't see all that many circumstances when people would ask for that. So I guess I'll put that down here on my... occasional use bar. Battle voice. I should probably use that more, but I don't. Reduces physical vulnerability. Reduces magic vulnerability. I really need to figure these abilities out. I guess by the time I get to 70, I'll really start studying what I'm actually supposed to be doing with these bard abilities. Any road, we are here in, let me see if I can remember the name of this place without looking it up. It's, Mal Elo? Mal Elo. Nailed it. I actually remembered a name. We have gotten back from the Nadam. We won the Nadam. The Mal are supreme in the steppe, and Khagan did a good job of uniting the peoples to help him fight back in his home territory of Yanxia, which is where we are ultimately heading back to. I think we're... excuse me. This whole time we've been in the Azim steppe, we've been building support for Khagan and his rebellion. And I now realize, I think I said in previous episodes that I wasn't sure who this guy Khagan was or why we're following him, but now I know that he is the son of the previous ruler of Yanxia. Well, I guess the previous ruler of Doma, I guess is more accurate. This place up here, which we haven't been yet. I bet this is going to be our next dungeon, this Doma Castle thing. We'll see. That's just a guess. I don't know. But yeah, his father used to rule Doma, and then the Garlean Empire came in and I guess overthrew him. And then the Viceroy and the Xenos guy, whatever his name is, Zeros, I think it was. I don't know. Zero sounds like a terrible name for a Garlean emperor. But anyway, that's why he's like the deposed leader, the leader in exile of Doma. So that's why everybody's following him around. In case it wasn't obvious to everybody else but me. So, let us continue. Gosetsu, how are you feeling?
The others have returned as well, it would seem.
Lise? Go on, they're waiting for you. Who's waiting for me? Let me read the quest text here. There is no time to celebrate the Mul's triumph in the Nadam, for Grinwat suddenly appears at the head of an Imperial squadron and declares his intention to kill you once and for all. Yet in coming a moment too late, he faces a steppe united. With the aid of the Orinir and the Datharl, you slay the invaders and send Grinwat on his way once more. Third time we've defeated that guy. But this is only the beginning of your alliance, for Hien succeeds in convincing the two tribes to travel south with him and fight for Doma's liberation. Speak with Hien. Alright, though, there's a bunch of text there. Alright. So, Hien, I guess we're going back to Doma now? Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which, by my reckoning, gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts, yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami, for seeing fit to send you hither. Ah, yes, I get a new hat of aiming. Ooh, mount speed on the Azim step has increased. Yay! Well, that's weird. Usually I get that at the same time as the flying. Am I missing a flying unlock here? I did go around and get all the ether currents off camera. So the only thing I have left to get is one quest. Will it be this one? Ah, it will be this one. And a surprise gift awaits me at the end of this quest. Glory to the Han. That word is pronounced Han. Somehow that word is pronounced Han. Hien has what can be best described as a shite-eating grin. I don't know about this guy. He seems a little impetuous to be leader of the free world. Or leader of Doma, I guess. But it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temulan Hutton. So we're going to do a victory tour around the plains, around the steppe. Bujeg. From traveler to warrior, and now to Han. What will you become next, I wonder? So I guess technically I'm the Han. But I guess I will secede my rule to the mole. Lys. I hope everyone is alright. Or alive, at least. Serena. Serena. I keep calling her Serena. Serena. We won. We actually won. I mean, you did. If it were not for you, we would not have won. Kusetsu.
Ah, mayhap you should speak with the Haton instead of me. That is why we are here, is it not?
Maybe. Temulan Hatun, we are returned and victorious.
Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Yay! I guess I love going around and talking to people. Oh, she was talking to them. Please, it would mean a great deal to the others if you were to go and speak with them again. Oh, wait. Before I forget about this, I have to put on my Sergei hat of aiming. Oh, yeah! Item level 270 at last. What does it look like?
Oh, that's hilarious looking. That is hilarious. Alright, well, I guess I gotta keep that. 10... Wait, where am I going now? Speak with the diligent mall warrior. Where is this diligent mall warrior? Oh, you guys again. You did well out there. You fought well. Let's see, Kosetsu, what have you been saying?
How long has it been since last I saw young men and women celebrating a hard-fought victory? Let us pray we enjoy a similar sign in Yanxia soon.
Hien. Ho ho ho. The pleasure and the pain can come only in the wake of battle. I know it well. I got those words in the wrong order, but I think I got the gist of that. Weary mall warrior. Stop fidgeting and let me set the bone. You're only making it worse for yourself. Mild-mannered mall warrior. I know. Just give me a moment. Zealous mall warrior. Where did you learn such feats? Is everyone in the West as strong as you? Can you teach me? Alright, calm down there, calm down. Diligent mall warrior. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Orinir and the Datharl and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Cyrena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Avu and were declared Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? Oh, all right, if you insist. Yay, victory! Did I really do that? I don't think I really did that. Yay! That is so Final Fantasy. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all her splendor. Praise be to the Han and to the gods for guiding us to her. Glory to the Han and her comrades forever and ever, 100 years, the Han! Yay! What's up, Lise? Lise had a look on her face. Oh, I didn't talk to her. Where'd she go? Oh, she was over here talking to these guys. I could hear the others cheering. What did I miss? Is there to be a feast or some other celebration? Dorby. I took a wound, but it will heal with time and care. The children are gathering herbs for a poultice. Had the Nadam lasted much longer, I may not have survived. Thank you. Diligent warrior. How impressive. I shall have to practice with my own weapons until I can do the same. Zealous. How I envy you, Han. You could court the man of your choice. Weary mall warrior. Have a care that it heals properly. There is much work to be done, and you will be needed. Yes, I know. Even in victory, we must look to the future. Alright. Cool. Cool. Karagai. You must be Cyrena's acquaintance. Ask me anything you wish to know. I've already done that. Bujeg. From traveler to warrior and now to Han. Lise, what was that look you were giving us over there?
I think they love you, Tia. They really, really love you.
Kosetsu.
Like the child and the father, the student and the master, all men need an ideal for which to strive.
Hien.
It is good that they can delight in such simple things as the dramatic posings of a comrade.
Temelun.
For the mold to triumph in the Nadam with the aid of outsiders, the steppe will not soon forget this day.
Okay, Cyrano.
Ah, Tia, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient.
Gear would be nice.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
This is a morenkur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes like Bardam and Hyakya are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look on the morenkur and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music.
Yay! Morenkur, a traditional instrument of the Azim Steppes nomadic Zila tribes. The morenkur, probably hyur, has two strings, the male and the female, woven together from the tail hair of a stallion and a mare, respectively. What? How does that even make sound? Achievement Freebird, the Azim Steppe. Azim Steppe Aether Current Attunement complete. Yes. Let's verify. Flying! Yay! Flying! Just in time to leave this zone. Okay. Who else? There's a crowded place around here. Looks like everybody... Oh, Cyrano probably has something different to say.
May you treasure the morenkur for years and years to come.
What do I do with it? And what do I do with it? Oh, I have boots of aiming. I didn't put on my boots of aiming. Ooh, item level 271. We're just rocketing up the item levels here. Alright, Hien, where to next? Back to Doma? In crimson they walked. Lord Hien's eyes are filled with determination. Another mystery gift awaits us.
At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected.
Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam, and you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to the mole.
And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yanxia with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dusk Throne would offer the most direct route. The Dathal sealed it with their magics during the Dorman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar.
If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dathal Ka.
But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him.
Nama made us for war, Lys. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed, and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you.
I look like a hipster now, with that hat on. Yay, to the Dawn Throne. I think I can just kind of fast travel up there, right? Booyah! Here we are. So wait a minute, shouldn't the Maul be taking over the Dawn Throne now? Now that they won the Nadam? Hey, I'm the Han. You must bow to me now. Oh wow, look at all these people here. Completing this quest. Lys, what's up? Just like that, eh? Not that I expected him to put up a fight. Cyrano. I found him quite intimidating before, but perhaps it will be easier this time. Hien. Let us hope we do not find our most radiant friend in a foul mood. Kosetsu.
There are fewer here than I remember.
You're correct. I noticed that as well. Daidacool.
Only men may be of the Buduga. Such is the God's will, and so we take from others fresh blood to sustain our tribe.
Wow, I just butchered that.
Alas, our strength wanes. So too does our ability to sustain ourselves. Alliances become necessary, such as ours with the Oranir. We too are allies now, I suppose, but who can say what the morrow will bring?
Okay, whatever. Magni. I have returned as your Han.
The sun is disciplined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming.
Humble as ever.
Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise you to such heights.
Okay. Where's the other folks?
Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam.
Oh.
His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler. Far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Maul?
Well, now that you mention it.
Nay. The Maul are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Buduga may remain.
We are for Yanxia, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Ironmen, I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oranir will answer.
Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but will send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure the Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come.
What was that, Lise? Hee. What are you two talking about back there?
Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. It's her! Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim. Are you my Nama? What? Me? Well, I know not of what you speak, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. Well, then, alright. We should get going right now. Good day. That was funny. Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Nama for me? That was funny. Only men may be of the Buddha. Right. Where's the wounded Batu? Batu, Buta, whatever. Alright, I still have to remember that I need to come back to finish this quest with this guy if I need experience points. And I also had another quest out in the field somewhere. Where am I going to? Oh, down here. Oh, I can fly there. I can fly to my destination. Yay, flying. They're doing a much better job with, in Stormblood, they're doing much better with differentiating the flying parts of the game from the non-flying. I mean, I think I said this earlier, but there, in Heavensward, there was a lot of time where you had to run around on these huge maps, and it was a real pain before you could fly. But they have done a better job of making sure you don't have to run too much without the flying in Stormblood, so I'm very glad to see that. Hey Shar, how are you doing? I miss Geza terribly, but I know I need only be patient. He will return, I am sure of it. Lise. The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. Sirna. As daunting as I found it to speak with Brother Magni, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sadhu Hatun. Yeah, she's intimidating. Hien. Oh, Detharalka. Better late than never. Oh, that's right, he wasn't here before. How long has it been since they gave Geza to the sands? Is there aught left of him now, I wonder? Well, that's a repulsive thought there, Gasetsu. Alright, Sadhu. The Khagan, the Han, and her warriors. I got it. The Han and her warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yanxia, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many are wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Geza's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dathari.
Eh.
There is one more thing we would ask you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish.
When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam.
Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. Is she flirting with him? Ho, 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 ho. Good day. Take care.
Goodbye.
Good day. Have a good day. We are going now. Do not fail to call on us, Han. The preening prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many Iron Men as we Dathar. I don't doubt it. You have I've forgotten her name again. Ishtola. You have Ishtola's blood in your voice. Landing achieved. Water break. Lise, we're here. So this path leads back to Yanxia, back to Doma and the others. It's so easy to forget why we're doing all this. Is it though? Kian. I will miss this place, though my heart belongs to Doma. The steppe and her people will always be near to me. Dear to me. Gosetsu.
I dare say this woman has never known a single regret. I envy her.
Cyrano? Are you talking about Cyrano? Sadhu Hatun has done her part. The passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Cyrano, and tell your grandmother and the others how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Here, it's in my pocket. Oh, it's a red, wait, is this a banner of the Mole tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wished to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma or your homeland, Lise, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over us and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Cyrano. We shall remember them. Okay. Until we meet again. Goodbye. Bye. See you later. Bye. Goodbye. Farewell. crimson they walked, a mall banner, a tapestry woven with the ancestral mark of the Azim Steppes Mall tribe. That is a house decoration which I cannot use. Crimson footprints. Hooray, I think we finished with the Azim Steppe. Let's go! Everyone is waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. Maybe we'll get to unlock that ether crystal thing.
Haha, I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures.
The hour of reckoning. The time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends. Let's go. Back to Yanxia. Surely by now they've rebuilt that aetherite crystal. Ah, yes, we're in the Valley of the Fallen Rainbow now. Remind me, what part of Yanxia is this again? I don't know, I thought you lived around here. Ah, this air that fills my breast, these sounds which resound in my ears. I am home.
I have not used this road before, but, I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return.
Oh, it's raining. That's what that sound is. Ooh, rainbow tigers are up here. Let's check the compass. I can already fly in Yanxia. Oh, sweet. Lots of white crystals around here. There's a fate we're not going to do. The Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Ah, there they are. Huh, I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they are all gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. This is a big moment for you. We're here.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hien. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alizé Levieux, I presume? I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Last night when I was doing the binding coil instances, I noticed that Alphino and Alizé both had different voices. Different voice actors. I like the new ones better.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Khagan too have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
Why is Suino Sato ignoring our call? After all I did for their Ruby Princess.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hian. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
Xenos, not Zeros. Xenos.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will soon be ours. Meow, 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 meow.
The Khan has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Yay. Now the real question is, how far away is Doma Castle, if that is indeed the next instance? I'm afraid I was thinking about ending this episode, but I'm afraid... Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I am relieved to see him returned. I'm afraid if I start a new episode, the castle instance will be like 5 minutes into it. So, we have got a plan. Tell me someone's got a plan. Kosetsu.
All is in place. We need but commit to action and see it through to the end.
Motohiro. While you were away, others came unto us, eager to pledge themselves to the cause. Namai was only the beginning. Sweet. Yagoro.
Lord Hian has returned. Lord Hian has returned, and together we will drive the Imperials out of Doma once and for all.
Hian, I heard you returned. No time to soak it in. We have work to do. I'm never gonna get his voice even remotely close to what it's supposed to be. Hanami. I knew Lord Hian only by name and reputation until today. There was no denying that he has a presence. I actually think his character is a little weak. Aoi. Aoi. I've tried to hone my skills in preparation for this day. I have no burning desire to spill blood, but if I must, then so be it. Well said, Aoi. Oh, Subaru. The Aetherite crystal's open! Every day did I pray to all the kami in creation for Lord Hian to return to us, and now he is here to lead us into battle once more. Kaidachi. Oh, now you're telling other people to do push-ups. All we do is strain. When do we fight? Shut up and keep doing push-ups.
In the midst of training I was, my body aflame, my garments soaked through with... Wait, what? In the midst of training I was, my body aflame, my garments soaked through with sweat, when these kindred spirits begged leave to train together. You are welcome to join us too, my friend.
No, thank you. I just fought the entire Azim steppe,
and became Han. I don't need to do push-ups. Alize. Alphino has been hard at work devising our strategy to seize Doma Castle. I'm sure he will be happy to share the details with you all shortly. Serious? Nobody's gonna tell me how they rebuilt the Aetherite crystal? Now let's just set that as my home point. I've already talked to everybody around here, so I think what I'm gonna do is run right over to my quest and keep going with it. We are back here in Yanxia getting ready for Kian's triumphant return to retake Doma. Yukira, not that I doubted you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him returned. Okay, we already said that. Alphino, what's the plan? Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Tia. Ah yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetherite here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. I noticed. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with enema like you, at least. What? You mean not everybody can use those? Oh no! The quest is locked! I have to be level 67 to complete this quest. Oh my god, I'm not even a third of the way to 67. Oh, this is the most tragic content gate yet. The hardest content gate of the game so far. Of the expansion so far, I should say. Well, so much for, I thought I was about ready to unlock Doma Castle or something, but I guess not. Okay, through the magic of video editing, it is now Sunday morning. I am still here in the House of the Fierce. Is that what this is called? House of the Fierce, yes, I got it right. In front of the Aetherite crystal. So let me explain what's happened since yesterday. After I found out that I had to do... the next quest in line was a level 67 quest. I decided to go back and do a couple of the side quest chains that I had neglected from before. The ones that started out with Aether Currents, but I just did the first part of the quest and then left them for later. Just for the record, that was Asujin Chasing Rainbows. That was up in the... that was up in the Dawn Throne. He was up there. He was the guy that was the cook that was... people were making fun of him because he was just a cook and he was trying to learn how to be a better fighter and that kind of stuff. The other one I did was from Mousy, which I'm probably pronouncing very wrong, down here in the... this place down here, which I've forgotten the name of, something, Datharl Kai, something like that. That quest was called Watch and Learn, and that was the guy that thought he had been reincarnated with the wrong name because he couldn't use his sword, and everybody thought he was a famous sword guy. So I went around and helped them. So I did finish both of those quest chains, and I did actually record them, but it turned out they actually weren't that great. They weren't very interesting. It took like 45 minutes to get through both of those quest chains, and I didn't think it was that interesting. Maybe I'll upload them later, but it was a lot of running around and more running around and even more running around, and that was about it. The stories were okay, they weren't that great. So anyway, I this morning
And also I didn't get any experience for any of that. So, hardly any. So, last night, Saturday night, I got into a Free Company group that were doing Aquapolis runs, which is like a treasure hunt kind of thing, which I've never done before. So, that was a lot of fun. I was doing that for, I don't know, like an hour, more than an hour. I don't even know how long it was. It was kind of one of those things that time just kind of went by and I didn't even realize how much time was going by. But that was really fun. I got a little bit of experience from it, not a whole lot, but I got about halfway to level 67, I guess. But mostly a lot of the drops in there were really good for like crafting. I also picked up a whole lot of money from it. I think I got like 500,000 gil probably from that, roughly. Which is the most lucrative thing I've ever done in Final Fantasy XIV. So that was pretty amazing. So anyway, that was the last thing I did yesterday, and this morning I got up and I just decided I'm going to do a couple of dungeon runs, and so I did 2 runs of Bardam's Medal, and that got me to level 67 where I am right now. So I came back here, and now I'm starting recording again. I picked up this, where is it? I picked up this Nobad's Cap of Aiming in Bardam's Medal, which is which is like this fur cap with a raccoon tail on it. It's kind of cool, but it's not as good as what I'm wearing now, so. So, okay, we're back here. We're getting ready to go back to this level 67 quest after that epic amount of exposition about what has happened to me in the last half a day. Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him returned. If I remember correctly, basically what we're about to do is Alphino has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. Yeah, what I'm kind of expecting to happen is that we're going to unlock Doma Castle dungeon or trial or something very soon, and that will be the end of a video. So yeah, I'm tacking this onto the end of my previous video, so this is going to be kind of a heavily edited video. Not heavily, but somewhat edited video, and we'll see how it turns out. Alphino, what is happening? I imagine you're eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. I forgot to turn down the volume as usual.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lys and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention.
His voice sounds different.
Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the Shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Khagan allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Yeah, for now.
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
Arr.
The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free.
Yay.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
What was that? That was some kind of foreshadowing. Alright, let's mend our gear real quick. Oops. Oh, that said... I thought it said independent mender. Okay, let's talk to everybody real quick. As for how best to infiltrate the moon gates... Yugiri. I am told Cyrena fought with you in the Nadam. I would not have taken her for a warrior. Appearances can indeed be deceiving. Indeed. Looks like I'll be heading to Namai. Wish me luck, says Lise. Gosetsu.
This may be our final chance to win Doma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fail... ...
If we fail, we will not get Doma back. That is basically it. Alize, what are you doing way out here by yourself? I suppose I ought to go and take stock of our supplies. We'll be needing a lot of weapons. Okay, let's just check in with Kaideti. Okay, same text. That guy's probably got the same text. Alright, let's go. I hope we get a cutscene here, and then it unlocks the castle. That's what I'm hoping. Because that would be right about the perfect timing.
There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand.
That said, I have only just returned. 'Twould be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. Well, okay. Trying to keep busy. Full glad I am to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid Fitaturu... I thought that was a name. I thought that was all one name. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Khagan and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Tia, and thank you again. Okay, so it's clearly not going to be a cutscene and then unlock the dungeon. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here and I'm just going to make a bold assumption that it's going to keep going for a long time before the dungeon unlocks, and hopefully that will work out the way I think it will. So, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.